How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. And in this video I'm going to be playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
I'm going to be playing
Yet
it in
another
a
augmented
new
terror
game
attack.
plus mode. I've already played the game
251 passengers aboard
twice.
Vista Airlines Flight
Well,
451.
let's say
were
1.5 times.
killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
Wow. Dang.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years
Now,
ago
I
when
have played the
augmented
previous
people
game,
all over the
okay.
world flew into
Copy
a
was a
psychotic
friend's
killing
copy.
spree, causing the greatest
So
loss
I
of
do
life
not have
in
the
recent
game right
history.
now. I could buy it, but I don't think it's available.
Sometimes
Maybe it is.
you just have to let go.
Store.
And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
I really like his design.
Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is a run
Is it
scene.
just me?
The
or
undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his
doesn't
hole.
the
Best you see Interpol's got.
commander, the guy
For
who's
3
doing the
years
voice
he's
right
worked
now,
hard to get him tight
Remind
with
you
the
of
gin,
George
an
Clooney.
Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the gin, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his gin crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the gin from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Right. Okay, so usually on all the playthroughs I've played, I always go for non-lethal because the lethal route gives you a weapon that you can find very easily, and even if you don't like the weapon, there's a lot of lethal weapons you can find in the game. The non-lethal ones are, I think there's like 4 variants of them. So I always recommend people taking the non-lethal version.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Now, same thing as before, you always want to take the distance over the short range, because You can find a lot of stun guns in the game, from what I've seen. The tranquilizer rifles, though, you don't see them a lot, so I would recommend you take the tranquilizer rifle.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute, so we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Dubai 20.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to
I
Angel
always like
1-5.
the interpretations of almost either any game, movie, comic book, even books, any form of media. Try to predict what the future will be like. Half the time they end up being kind of 50-50. They predict half the stuff that's going to happen, or we get very close to it, or they're totally off the mark by years. Like people expect technology to go really fast. And technology is going increasing very quickly. Yes. I always like the power, but I never used it that much because I'm more of a stealth player. But yeah, if I ever get to show it off, I'll do it. I usually don't like first person point of view.
Team leader, this is
This
Jensen.
is
I'm on
one
the
of the
roof.
few games that
Solid copy.
really pull it off.
Move
and
into the
everything.
building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Okay, so before we do anything, I'd like to show you guys what I have. These are from my previous games. Tranquilizer rifle. I've got some guns, some rifle guns. Most of the stuff I won't be picking up, but I'll show you where it is. So if you guys want to go ahead and try it. And these are all the augments that you should already have upgraded. Some of the stuff I haven't, just because I just don't need it. I usually go for the core ones first, and later on you'll see these ones. You don't see them in the beginning of the game if you start a new game, but yeah, you'll see them later on. I'm playing in a new game plus mode basically, so yeah, that's why I thought it would be easier to go over and show you guys what to do. Same thing. If you have already had these objectives are here. I'll show you where the signal booster is. In my first playthrough, I had no idea where it is. So during my second one, I figured it out. So I'll show you guys what this is. If you're not familiar with this, first time playing, you'll probably not figure it out first. The maps are pretty amazing. One of the best view maps I have seen in a while. Even some of the newer games nowadays don't have as much good maps as before. Yeah, so this is probably not of much interest to you. But, okay, this is my inventory. As you can see, you probably saw most of it. But let's see. Yeah. So, if you're wondering why I have those skills lined up like that, it's usually because I've played, I think, one of the Assassin's Creed games before, and so I had it done in a way where this would be right here. Okay, so come around here slowly. Yeah, I was gonna do the Icarus landing. So a lot of people miss from my first playthrough. You can open that, crouch, go in. Yeah, right here. Search him. Gives you some credits. Triangle codes. If you're playing this now, I would suggest collecting them, but there's actually no point, as the app that gives you these information is no longer being supported. It's shut down, so you won't be able to figure it out. I mean, you can try some YouTube videos to see what the information was, but I mean, if you just want to collect it just in case. Then crouch again. Let's see. Now I could use square triangle.
Jensen, we're
but I
moving
usually
through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Let's see. And go up. Search this guy. Pocket secretaries. Try to collect as many as you can. You first will be given codes. If you're not good at hacking, those will be pretty good. If there's any way you can get pocket secretaries, do it. There isn't much on this side. Now, the extra strength, I would suggest maybe when you are upgrading to get it, because you'll be able to move heavy objects like that. Yeah, that's the game. Medical boxes. Always try to get these health things as best as you can. Even if you don't, there's a lot of other stuff that does give you help. You can get those painkillers. Is a very popular item. You find them anywhere. Oops. There we go. As you can see, we're supposed to go there, but what it won't show you is this right here. Pretty chip right there. So I might also miss some of the stuff because usually don't miss out on looting the bodies. Loot as much bodies as you can. Especially right now, because most of the stuff that you loot right now will be with you when you when the tutorial ends. Oops. Okay. We're supposed to go in here. Keypad is here. As you can see, there's no power. If you follow the I think there was something here that I missed. Never mind. Okay. Yes, it goes back this way. So come down here. Keep in mind the water because that's gonna come up. So, as you can see, if you can already tell, you'll probably see it. Let's see. So get the power biocell. Early on in the game, those are very important. So always try to collect as much as you can. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, it's electrified. So if you don't have the shield, there's a upgrade on the shields that you have that will basically make you immune to lightning damage, or shock damage, whatever you want to say. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so until you have that, don't do it. Climb up here. Come here. And come down here. Okay. So it might take new players a while to learn how to hack. It took me a while to learn how to hack. So yeah, but it's not that hard. I mean, once you get the used of it, I would probably say you save before. Let's see. So as you can see, the arrows will lead you where to go.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on.
Access granted.
There we go. That was kind of simple, but usually that's how they all follow. Okay. You could do this. I'm not gonna do it though, but if you're a new player, I suggest and recommend that you do it. Let's pick the gun.
احنا ما بدنا احد ثاني يحط هذه العملية في خطر.
The best thing
قبل ما
to do
يصل
is to
تاجر
wait
الأسلحة.
for them to stop talking.
I'll do another sweep in the area, just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي شيء بين.
To get headshots. Come on. Painkillers. Okay. Let's see, you can do this guy. Now, I'm not gonna take it because I already have a lot of stuff.
خلينا ننهي هذه الصفقة ونطلع منها.
Okay. There we go. Then, yeah. Okay. Most of them probably won't have a lot, but yeah, just try to loot. Nope. Yeah, usually if you find someone with that gun, they usually carry the ammo with them. So that's a nice thing. I don't think there's anything on top if I remember correctly. There is something here though. So if you pick up a pocket secretary, excuse me, it's gonna give you the code if you want to try. Security rating 1, so I'm just gonna try and hack this. Let's see. Let's try both.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There we go.
Access granted.
Yep, we got our all. There we go.
Jensen, Mac, listen up.
There we go.
Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm
Stun
visual?
gun ammo,
I
they have
can.
a lot, but if you want
Time is not
probably
on our
pick up
side.
stun gun ammo.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
There you go. Tranquilizer rifle ammo. That one is something that you want to pick up if you went with the tranquilizer rifle. It's very hard to find the ammo naturally because yeah, it's kind of, or else you'll have to buy it, and believe me, you don't want to buy ammo a lot because the game gives you so much. Did I loot this guy? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. So there's a wall here if you want to break it. Isn't much. here. You could go down if you wanted, but yeah, it's just nothing. It's just. Okay. Now let's go where we're supposed to go. Okay, so we're gonna go to the penthouse. So before this, I was playing Batman Arkham Knight. The game got boring real quickly after Bob Recording died. So I don't know if it's the writing or how I'm playing the game, or if that's how the game is supposed to be. Okay, so do the tutorial mode again if you want to try it. Even if you don't want to play stealthily, I would suggest you just try it just so you know what to do. And yeah. That shot was... That guy goes... Usually there's another guy here. A lot of ways you can do this. Now I would suggest to go through there if you want to do things stealthily.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already?
عشان نخزن المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding in this deal. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Yep, take them out. I want to take out that guy too, but looks like we won't be able to. Now the other thing about the tranquilizer dart thing is because they don't die, so they don't trigger any alarm. Yep, you can try this tutorial too. It's pretty good. But before you do that, there's this right here.
آخر حاجة هتلاقوا هنا. مفيش حاجة هنا؟ جيت كده نسيت. مش شايف أي حاجة هنا كمان.
I think I missed the headshot.
خليك جاهز. هجيبك حتى لو كنت فين.
I missed.
ده لو في حد هنا. الجو ابتدى يتحرر قوي.
looks like I just missed. Let's go invisible. See what's going on. And if you're ever low on energy, you can do this.
Anything? Good.
Should never have come here.
You can come here.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster, if you can disable it.
Roger that.
Okay. So for this one, I would suggest waiting until all of your energy, I guess, is full to do this, because it's not required, but it's always better to always have it full. Now the objective is to get to those ladders right there.
تعال نأمن المكان هناك. معلش ما كنتش سامعك.
Okay. Now go through here. Could take that guy out of there,
الدنيا تمام ومتأمنة.
but I mean, if you want to, you can do it. I'm just gonna play through it, and if I feel like I'll probably do it, but continue on going. Now, I've always found it's tricky. Damn it.
Good. I could barely hear them down there. Keep your eyes open.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاي كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس إن أنا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Miller, I disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Okay. Just try going through laptops too if you ever find some. They don't usually have a lot of codes, but yeah, probably will have. Some of them do have them. Let's see. Do I remember anything? Is it here? I might be forgetting. Okay, so. Okay.
ازاي المكان ده ممكن يكون حر للدرجة دي؟ الموضوع طول قوي.
The moon is coming in quick.
فينك يا سينج؟ الوقت بيعدي بسرعة.
we should be in the atrium with him, not up here. طيب لو بالشكل ده يبقى تمام. متهيألي لازم ننزل نتخانق. بس احنا كده هنفوت منظر يمكن.
Come on, finish talking already.
We have one more deal in
Damn it.
No idea.
Yes, the tranquilizer doesn't. Come on.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound, and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart, after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Go. No. Okay. I don't see anything in here. I think there was a body here once. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, shit, I do remember this one. And maybe this one too had something. Yeah, chips are very important. What? Why is it not? Oh yeah, you have to hack this. Forgot. So, best guess would be.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There we go. Okay.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
Now there's a lot of ways to do the next mission that I'm gonna do. What what I do
Alright,
is
strike
I
force,
just
position and
ignore
hold.
everything and just get to the
Strike one,
helicopter.
position.
And
Strike
you'll
two,
see how I do
all
it.
set.
I've done it
Strike three. Yeah.
a few
Strike 4 in
playthroughs
position
now.
and holding, boss.
I've even tried taking
Eyes up,
out
safety's
all
off,
the
guys.
bad guys
Yeah, no shit,
before,
bro, no.
but
Watch your fucking
you
mouth,
either
Holiday.
do it completely
Both
and
of
then
you,
you
shut up.
lose your life,
5 in
or
position.
you sing the agent who loses
Everybody
his
stay
life.
sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs.
Damn.
They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the?
The pod has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up!
Creedy, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative, negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Okay, so you can either jump down from here, which is a bad idea.
This is bad! They're closing in!
Go
We're
down
gonna lose
here.
Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Okay. So yeah, like I said, you could have jumped. I've tried it before, but usually you end up
Jensen,
close to a soldier.
this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
And what I do is go invisible. So you might not have this option. So you can try it without it being without using the invisibility thing.
Backup incoming, over.
There it is. And get the battery out. There we go. Yeah. So you can do this and you can
Miller,
get the ghost.
chopper's been
this
grounded.
is the
Repeat.
best way I've seen
Jensen!
to get almost all the experience points.
You're welcome.
You could try to assassinate all
Shit.
the bad guys that show up. This doesn't want to go the map. So you could try doing that, but it gets harder and harder. I mean, they probably already done it and also gotten ghosts. But if you're just trying to move on with the story, just go ahead and do this. What I did. You can use the map to guide yourself towards the helicopter. There was even a
Human-controlled
time
evolution
in one of the
available to
playthroughs
all.
where I mistakenly killed Singh. So yeah,
We will
I
merge
would
with
suggest
machines.
doing this because you might accidentally
The
also kill your
Illuminati
ally.
won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop. Plan.
They're probably most
Scenes of horror on the streets
they're probably people more skilled than me,
mechanically augmented people.
and they've probably done a better job
Shanghai,
in from
Los
a better
Angeles,
video, but
Ankara,
this
Dubai.
is just an average
dying
best
out there.
gaming
Millions of
situation.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech
Never get
Republic
tired
leads a
of
growing
playing
list
this
of countries
game.
calling for the
Play it over
relocation
and
of
over
its
and over again.
augmented citizens. It's a new
Yeah,
world.
basically set it to a point where
people
on
like us.
site first,
Fast into safe and secure segregated.
they want to just analyze the body for like
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
no timer going on. It says, oh, you have to do
We were
these missions
victims.
by this time.
This is
or else
retribution for a tragedy we
everything
cannot
ends,
control.
something like that.
They control the news.
And I'm just gonna skip this.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale
I
of
really like
success
this
is a
guy.
generous one. However,
This guy, the previous guy
the
was
erratic
showing
nature of the
his,
attack could work to our advantage.
his
Interpol
model
will be
design
confused for
pretty
weeks.
great.
And with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Gives off this
Everything
feeling
is
of
in
being
place.
steampunk,
We can initiate whenever
also
you
being
wish.
futuristic,
I'll secure your
also being
communication.
current time.
Jaina seems to have eyes
Especially those
everywhere.
triangle-ish.
Juggernaut Collective.
Janus won't
Those-
be
it looks
an
like
issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Yep.
Konečná stanice, Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
It must be kind of awkward having those things by your eyes. I mean, the way it's detailed here. But oh, it might not be. That's quite weird because especially because he's a secret agent, but he has those things by his eyes.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hot off.
Yeah.
Everything should be in order. No, I'm afraid they are not. What? What do you mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife in.
You, come here.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank. Why don't you watch where you're going? Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could have been a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
Don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augoveb, si pravte si papíry.
Now these guys remind me of the Rhino.
Si pravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
If you remember the Amazing Spider-Man 2, at the end it kind of looked like, or if any of you have watched Power Rangers Jungle Fury,
Nezastavuj se!
the one where there's like a
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Get back in line, sir.
And the one thing I find very weird is they let him do it.
Hand over your papers.
Well, it says this is for naturals only. He's an arm. They can clearly see he's an arm. Let him through here. So I think this might be much of an miss.
You brought this on Make this any harder than it has to be.
hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why.
I don't think you...
Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Maybe
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's mother.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
The weird thing is, I think this was made to make people feel empathize with the character. But I don't know, it just felt kind of weird.
Okay, be careful.
That this thing
We'll
took
talk.
place. Like there's a scene coming up. I think it's supposed to care, but you don't because you don't know them and you know it's a video game. But I mean, maybe some people cared, like watching this kid go through this. Just don't know.
Stand back, let me help.
Yeah, but it is sad though. I mean, it's probably happened to a lot of places in the world. A lot of attacks, people dying. Badass mode. That's what I call it in my head whenever the visors come on. Okay. There we go. And it was all a dream. Nah. And 30 hours over. Okay.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Okay, and with that, that's where I'm gonna end this video. When we come back, we're gonna start from here. I'm gonna go over his apartment and see where else we can go. I'll probably try to do all the side quests I can find before moving towards a different location. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it. Like, subscribe if you like the video, if you like the game. Subscribe if you feel like it. Or if you really want to support me, just go ahead. Comment on what you want me to do in this game. And maybe if there's a game you want me to play, if I have it already or if I can afford it. I probably can't afford it, but if I feel like it's worthwhile, I'll probably buy it and play it. If you have any tips and tricks, leave them in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.